getting that taken care of has helped me lose a ton of weight. I've lost, I think, 20 extra pounds since starting on the thyroid medication. It was so nice to have somebody finally listen to me and take in all of my symptoms and really look at the whole picture instead of just spending, 5 minutes and focusing on one thing. I'm Vanessa Hines. I am from Tulsa, Owasso, Oklahoma. And I've been with RestoreU since August of 2020. So I had reached out to Courtney. Courtney had posted something on Facebook that I think it was that she was opening a new clinic and that it was going to be functional medicine. And because Courtney and I went to high school together, so we were friends on Facebook, and I saw that she was doing this new thing, and I thought, maybe she would listen to me. And because I'd been to a doctor in March and I said, I'm tired all the time and I can't lose weight. And I have all these facial symptoms from eating gluten, and I think there's probably something going on. I've been eating gluten again and I'm having them again. And so he completely ignored everything I said and focused on a respiratory issue. I have a history of asthma. And so he focused on that and that alone, and then sent me out the door. And so I went the next 6 months of just dealing with everything on my own and trying a couple different diet related things. And then I reached out to Courtney, and come to find out I have, suboptimal thyroid, and getting that taken care of has helped me lose a ton of weight. I've lost, I think, 20 extra pounds since starting on the thyroid medication. And so it was so nice to have somebody finally listen to me and take in all of my symptoms and really look at the whole picture instead of just spending, 5 minutes and focusing on one thing. So my experience with working with Courtney and working with the clinic has been really easy. It's the easiest I've ever had an experience with any kind of medical practitioner. It's very easy to call and get a call back, or an email. Email is the fastest, and it's just great and easy. And she has assistants that help with certain things, but I'm always talking with her. I don't have to go through a medical assistant first, and then maybe to a nurse, and then maybe to the doctor, or getting an appointment, or I don't have to wait for hours in her office. I love that it's telehealth. Sometimes I think there are some things that might need to be seen, but for the most part, I don't think so. And so it's really nice to be able to do the telehealth because it's at my convenience, and it can be in my house, or, on a car ride, or, when I'm at the park with my kids. Like, it's just so much more convenient than having to go sit in a doctor's office and wait for 20 minutes, and then sit in the room and wait for another 20 minutes, and then, be seen for 5. So it's just been the most real experience, where you don't just feel like you're a number and making them a little bit of money. The favorite thing about working with RestoreU is just the convenience and the fact that it's holistic, and that Courtney really looks at everything. She doesn't skip over anything. She really remembers things, which I would think would be hard, but I guess, I don't know, maybe she just has magical powers. But I think that's definitely been my favorite thing, is just the fact that I really feel like I'm listened to, and I feel like I'm really being well taken care of, and like my best interest is the core of the care. The biggest changes have been energy levels and weight loss. I was 190 pounds at the beginning of 2020, and I was doing some of my own diet adjustments. I went gluten-free. I tried going dairy-free, and I lost about 20 pounds doing, gluten-free. And then I lost about 5 to 10 pounds from going off of soda and starting swimming. But then I lost another 20 pounds pretty quickly once I started seeing Courtney and getting my thyroid in check. And I've had I had vitamin deficiencies as well, and we've gotten some of those taken care of. And and those things are not things that typical doctors check. They kind of look at you funny if you ask for them to check those things, and they don't think that they're, gonna cause any problems, I guess. I don't know. But so getting some of those things in check, has just helped my energy levels and my weight loss. I would recommend seeing Courtney with RestoreU because she just really takes the whole person into account, and she takes everything into account about the whole person. And you're going to feel like you've been listened to, and you're going to feel like she really wants you to get better. And I know a lot of people kind of think the boutique style of care is weird and different, but it's been really worth it for me so far. I mean, I feel like a new person since I started seeing Courtney. Before I started seeing her, I was tired. I was having trouble with a lot of food things and not knowing why. And now I know why. And so it's a different model of care, but I think it's better. And Courtney, being a nurse practitioner and not a medical doctor, I feel like actually gives her more care for her patients, because nurses have spent more time in patient care and really spending time with people, and less with like diagnosing and all of these other things that doctors have to learn in school. And I think it really gives them a better sense of care and what people need versus just getting a diagnosis and putting on some medication. So it's a lot different, but I think it's a lot better.